The knockout stage is here, and the pressure couldn't be greater. One team will progress, but only one. So much on the line. Expect a battle from start to finish. Stay with us on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me is the former England winger, attacker Sue Smith. And we've got action from the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. It's Sporting versus Barcelona.
Yeah, thanks. Well, we're getting to the business end now, aren't we? Started with 36 teams in the league phase, but just 16 left now. And it's key that they get off to a good start, put themselves in a good position for the second leg.
Here's the lineup for Sporting.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession, may go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
This is what we think for Barcelona. Frankie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield, and the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And there we have it, the first half is underway. Rafinha. Oh, that one has promise. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Yeah, nice build-up, they just lacked that end product. Stop that one in its tracks.
This is looking threatening. Teammates in the middle. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Martin Hjulman. Excellent defending. Maybe dangerous here. Joao Cancelo. Now with de Jong. Oh, tremendous vision. And Sporting doing well to regain control of the ball. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch in particular. What do you expect to see from him?
Yeah, a brace last time out, so there's no real surprise that we're focusing on him. It was his movement for me, though. He was always active, always trying to find the yard of space, and I expect it'll be much of the same again today.
And Sporting in a position of potential menace. Splendid block! Just the challenge that was required. Pedri, full credit. Wonderful stop. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, that attack collapsed completely. Joao Cancelo. Jules Koundé on the ball. And space for Yamal. Fine cross into the middle. And a time for calm on the ball. To get tighter here. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
Back underway, and that should really shake up Barcelona a bit, you would think. Joao Cancelo. Jules Koundé on the ball. An encouraging move from Barca, but nothing comes of it. Corner kick awarded. Can Barcelona profit from it? And over it comes. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Able to get his body in the way. It's a neat move. And striking it. And well positioned to clear.
Yeah, he's done well there. Sometimes you've just got to get rid.
And penalised there. And unable to keep possession. That's a useful cross. Well, no way through in the end. Joao Cancelo. Here's Rafinha. Take it away. Luis Javier Suarez. On the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. A sloppy passage of play.
Yeah, they're not really connecting, are they?
Can they set up a chance? Not a convincing clearance. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, you can see it again here. You can't give the ball away like that in the defensive third. It's really sloppy. Just a lapse in concentration, and they've been made to pay for that. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here.
The first half here comes to an end. But I think we expected to see a bit more dynamism from Rafinha in this game.
Yeah, not created much at all, has he? Barely troubled the keeper. And with the way they lean on his goals, you can see why they're trailing.
So the second half underway, and it really was a joyous first half performance by Sporting. Joao Cancelo. Take it away, he won the ball. Inacio. Hidemasa Morita. Ball back with Sporting now. Really fine play to keep possession. Oh, chance! And that's an easy one after a disappointing attempt.
Yeah, that was missing that crucial final touch, wasn't it? And at this level, those moments matter.
Gives it a go. Well, fantastic reflex action. Can someone get on the end of this? And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Morita. Being pressed here. Now opening things up. A deft clearance. Pedro Gonçalves. Well, a really good run. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. And Sporting looking creative here. Oh, really careless. They might be in. And a good save there. Let's see about the delivery. Interception to snuff out the danger. Good ball to switch the play. Threaded through by Yamal. Could be a chance to break. Not giving it away. Schulman. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Koundé. Lamine Yamal. And Torres on the ball. Rafinha. Released it nicely. And into the last 20 minutes. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. And a good-looking ball. And alleviating the pressure. Could be troublesome. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. An effective challenge. Suarez. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And he has options available. Well, play getting a bit bogged down in midfield. Yamal with a dangerous pass. Can he finish? And they produce the arrears. You never know. They still believe in themselves.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and once he's through, there's no second guessing. Goes straight for power and absolutely thumps it past the keeper. That's a proper striker's finish. Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. It's been such a close game, really competitive, and the fans are just desperate to get them over the line now.
Will it happen for them? This could be it! Oh, and what a save that was to keep the flame of hope burning.
Yeah, that could have finished it off, couldn't it? But now it's a fight against the final minutes.
Time against Barcelona, but you can't count them out. Is this the moment? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Morita. And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. And a free kick here. Taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Bincao. Schulman. One slick pass after another. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And possibilities here. Will it be? And that is that. The referee blows the full-time whistle. And a night for the home fans to enjoy, certainly. They won't be getting totally carried away, but the home side with the advantage going into the return leg.
Yeah, it was a close game. They only just edged it, and there's so much to play for in the next game. It's a difficult one to call this.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Yeah, a good performance, but then we wouldn't expect anything less. A solid 6 or 7 out of 10, and he certainly played his part.